Okay, so we're going to create our first district. It's going to be over here. Again, I wish you could have the district view on while the resource thing is on. But it's somewhere kind of like this. We'll do the other side as well, although not all of it is actually can access the forestry. But some of it will just cut down trees. So I'm going to go and find, go all the way to here. Find the first subscriber name. Is there not a way to adjust? Yes. We're going to name this district after him or her or other. There you go. Whoops. Go away. Go here. There. Good. Okay. My list. Stop panning. Oh, that's so annoying. It is going to be the Chaos Crayons. Chaos Crayon sort of farming area. Chaos Crayon Hills. Maybe Chaos Crayon Hills would be fine. How do I actually... There it is. Chaos Crayon Hills. Boom, our first district. How do I specialize? It's been too long. I don't remember how to actually specialize this for an industry. You guys, we have unlocked it. You guys will have to let me know. Let's use the Marquet one. Because I think that'll be a little, you know, still a little wonky. Need 100. I was sure the pop-up told me I have specialization unlocked. I was 100% sure under the districts button. Oh, thank you. Forest industry, and then I click there. There we go. Okay. You paint it that way. It does seem a little odd that you can't just click there, but I guess that's fine. That is totally fine. Okay, we've got this, and while we're doing districts, let's go ahead and paint everything sort of along the coast here. Oh, we're getting crime. Okay, my whole computer just stalled for a second. I was worried we were crashing. But we are okay. And just trim this back. Trim this back. I don't think we're going to use this district to do anything other than name things. That was one of the things I was so excited about in this game. It wasn't even about setting, like, individual policies. I just love the idea of naming districts. Like, I used to set up in, like, the old SimCities, you could set, like, flags and things. You just pin down flags. I used to use that to name things, which was always fun. There we go. There, I guess we'll go all the way up to the tracks over here, actually. Okay, I'm gonna grab another subscriber name. Oops. I'm messing up my own file there. There we go. It's gonna be the Panda Puncher. This is the Panda Puncher district. Or just, I mean, your username is the Panda Puncher, but I'm just gonna call it Panda Puncher District. There we go. We've got an interesting town here in Quillford. Fjord. Okay. So we had demand for industry, which is now going to happen. We're going to get a bit of a lumber industry going on. And we will get the oil hooked up at some point as well. I'm just trying to hold off. Oh yeah, and crime. And fire. We've got the healthcare, which is good. Oh, we have the Ghostbuster fire station. No, we're going to use a... Well... Is it the same? Oh, it's half the cost, half the upkeep. For a third of the trucks. So no, that's no good. We're going to have to go something like that. That'll be a little out of range over here. Although I think ultimately you'd be okay. Could also put it here at this intersection. I don't know, for whatever reason I like this for my fire station. You can pump water right out of the bay. Sure, that's fine. How's the poop flowing? Alright, poop is still coming. Police. What is this one? The Wayne Enterprises, right. We get Batman. No. What's to occupy by? Yeah. And again, we'll put you in the sort of near the intersection here so that you can go in a few different ways, a little bit easier. And we'll let that sort of simmer for a little bit. We still don't have our highways, right? No. Okay. You need water up here. Of course you do. Not bad. Let's get this to extend that way. And then like that. And then cover that up. And you're complaining about power. Oh, this is probably just literally not enough power numbers. In fact, we are getting brownouts, but we have no more money. We are making money, though. Losing a little bit of population, probably because of the power problems. How much do we need for the next one? I mean, I can take out a loan, right? 6,000. Yeah, loan it is. We'll take the lower interest one for now. Again, it's better for noise pollution, although it sort of does suck in terms of actual power production compared to other things. We're going to set up some more housing along the coast here because there's a lot of demand for housing, and we want a higher tax base. Or a bigger tax base, I should say. Keeping in mind, this is an oily area over here, but it's okay for now. Trying to minimize any overlap over here so that we have the biggest possible thing. Now, by not using straight roads over here, I am cutting back on the housing density because there's all these little gaps here. So that's a little bit of wasted space, but it also looks nice. Okay, let's just go and bulk make this residential. And then we'll figure out what we want to do with it later on. It'll probably need more houses or schools and things, but I want to let them come in first, increase the tax base, and then build some stuff. Now, this is also where we're planning to bring in our highway. Right? I was planning on having it elevate over here, make a right across here, especially with this industrial area. We'll see. We could have it come in down here. We could have it just go over this completely. I mean, you can't have houses underneath there, but otherwise we're okay. I don't know why they always go to the furthest possible place. Like, build closer, damn you. Making it very inconvenient. I guess I need water pipes regardless, but it's the power question mostly. Oh, tiny town. Level 2 unique buildings. We can pass some more things. We can build parks finally, and we can get started on our high schools as well. Ah. Okay. And connect you up to the water system there. Can we? Oh, we can. Oh, nice. Okay. So this is a great place for some more wind power. Let's get that. We're going to connect you up down there, which should be enough to supply this, and then at some point it'll become part of the greater power grid. And in fact, we will probably want to do one of those as well. Okay. So there you go. People can move in over there. Watch the traffic go down. Ah, so nice. So I have a lot of traffic mods that we'll play with at some point. Like, I've got this one here. This I like quite a bit because one of the cool things, one of the problems I have when I get a cargo train station or shipping yard or whatever, is the big heavy transport trucks tie up so much of the traffic. But what I can do is I can take one of the lanes, the lane that's actually being serviced by the train station, and forbid everything other than cargo trucks. This is with Traffic++ mod, so that's really good. You can also make emergency lanes, you can make bus-only lanes, which is really good. You can set speed limits as well. The other thing I've got is the traffic manager over here, we can toggle traffic lights on and off for intersections. And we can also do priority signs. So here, for example, I can click on this intersection, and I don't remember what that symbol makes, but I can say, like, this is a stop. And yeah, I don't know what those are. Maybe slow? It's not yield. Actually, I should check on that. So I think this puts a stop over here, and then the others can go through more clearly. I should double check on that. If one of you guys know, then that's good. Hey, Arkin! Happy you got to join in. See Traffic++. Got network extensions yet? No! What is network extensions? Hold on, I should load up the Steam now. And just, I mean, we're not gonna use that today because we'd have to restart to apply the mod, but I will check it out. And Steam is still poop and not loading for me. Awesome. Oh, no, there it goes. Network extensions. Nope. Network extension? Network extension project. Ooh, it adds a bunch more roads. 4-lane small roads, 4-lane roads, 4-lane roads with turning lane. Oh, and then a bunch of future plans. Tell you what, I'm going to subscribe to it, and then in the future I will add it to my active mods. It's the opposite of yield? Yellow signs is the priority. Okay, good. So yeah, so there, that's what I would want here. Is, oh right, this is the other thing that's cool. With Traffic++, if you click on an intersection, these are separate mods. There's Traffic Manager and Traffic++. And Traffic++ overrides some of the things from Traffic Manager. But I can take this and wire it this way. Or cancel. Click on this and then go there. And now this is a right turn only lane. How do I cancel that? I plug that back in? Yeah. There's probably a way to just like clear the behavior for the entire intersection, but now it's like working the way you'd expect again. So if we went to add priority signs on here, so then I could say priority that way, which means I could actually get rid of the stop. I just say, or maybe yield here, right? But I think the yield would be implied with the priority that way. This is probably redundant, but that's okay. Not that it matters right now, but at some point in the future, that traffic shit is going to be awesome. Boom, boom, boom. That yellow is priority in the EU. Yeah, see, we don't have that symbol here. We have yields, but not the priority. At least not that I've ever noticed. Panda Puncher District. And yeah, we'll put a train station. This will be a passenger one, probably. We don't really need a cargo one here, although the pollution is potentially a bit of a problem. Although this is only commercial, so they don't mind quite as much. I could plop down some trees. I don't remember if I have the tree brush. No, I think I don't have it right now, which is too bad because this is very annoying. Whereas when you can just paint a giant area with a tree brush, that is awesome. These are probably, well, I guess these are reasonable trees for this area. And you can plop a few more over here as well. There we go. Prettify that. You're still populating over here. Actually, I have some demand for commercial, which I think I'd be happy to go and add some commercial right up over here, actually. Like so. Okay, don't have the oil area yet. So these guys, planks for life. You are growing trees, good. We want some more industrial stuff over here. Now, this is still in the zone flagged for forestry. However, I don't think you'll be able to grow trees here, but what they should end up with is sawmills, I believe. Because right now, like the way the industry works, and it's been a long time since I've played, but these guys will produce a certain class of goods, like these trucks here, right? Woody's Wood, they're a forestry truck, they're delivering it to a lumber company. Oh, which is actually right here. And I think these will actually make the planks or other goods. So that's the same thing with the industry here. So they'll cut down trees here, they'll ship it over here. And if you don't have enough places to sort of sink this industry, they'll ship it in and out of town, which adds a lot more traffic. Whereas this sub-good over here, these guys will actually produce the kind of goods that you need to sell in a commercial business. So I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, get the tree brush. It's great. I usually have it. What I did before I started the session, because I knew I was going to play, is I actually went and got rid of all my mods and then reinstalled them, the ones I could remember, because I hadn't played in like a couple of patches, so I didn't know what would work and what didn't work, and I just forgot the tree brush. So we'll try to remember that for next time. Okay. You're complaining about power. Listen, just grow a little bit more, and you'll have power. I'm very leery about putting down schools or anything right over here, which will be a shortcut to getting the power going, because I'm not sure where a highway is going to come through. Yeah, it's probably fine, right? So if I put this here, it'll actually create like a blue power area around it. There we go, and that's enough to link everything. I do that with parks sometimes. Just a convenient way. And then we're out of money again. Well, we're not that much out of money. We don't have enough for a clinic, though. So I guess we'll let it go relatively fast for now. There's not a lot of demand for everything, so really it's the existing places are going to have to fill up. Ah, Boomtown! We can get more areas to unlock. Transport, buses, or industry specialization. Do we actually have the oil industry unlocked? I think we do. And then some interchanges, recycling, recreational drug use. Now, if I recall, Scandinavian countries are, like, drugs are illegal there, right? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. You guys are pretty chill and relaxed about most things, but I'm pretty sure, like, the pot laws and things are pretty aggro. So maybe we won't pass that. Although it's tempting. Let's do... Oh, these can be really expensive, but they can work really, really, really well. What we want is eventually the ones that boost the commercial stuff, but we don't have that yet. Oh, right, not in Christiania? That's a place in Copenhagen, right? Where you've got like a district where everything is okay? Like a weird hippie commune thing? I mean, an awesome hippie commune thing? Oh yeah, we got a bunch of bonus cash. Good. So we will use that to go and put down another elementary school. And we'll put it on the shore because, unfortunately right now, the shore will never have as strong of a value. We should also start on some parks. We don't have a lot of space for things. And I have all these modded parks that don't preview properly, which is very annoying to me. Large playground. No. What's this one? Plaza with trees. I like the sound of that. Let's put you... Put you right here. And I do have some very little ones, too, that work nicely. Skate park. Tennis court. What's my... There's like a little... Oh, my little community swimming pool. It's one of these modded ones. It's tiny and awesome. Oh, that's an agricultural field, which looks nice. Oh, a 1x1 swing park. There we go. And we'll put it right there. And it's nice when you can find a little spot for it that's not, you know, where you're not really bulldozing too much. Got a bit of a fire going on there. There we go. We can replace that there. I don't think the swing parks have a huge radius. Oh, actually, it does have a pretty big radius. Maybe this one's modded to be too easy. Might not be having a huge land value difference, yeah. It's not really changing colors too much. Plaza with trees right there. It'll help counteract some of the pollution later on, too. And we're, once again, short on power. I guess we want the advanced wind turbine, don't we? Oh, this is the one that's got to be built on water. I forgot about that. Let me get back to you. I don't know what I want to do with my water yet. There we go. 8 megawatts. Try to cram them in as tightly as possible. Bam. Okay. Really would like to build a dam at some point. But for now, this will continue to work. Alright, that should give us the power we want. Got more tree growing over here. A little bit more commercial demand. Why are you cutting down all the trees? Well, oh, you're complaining about this. We're actually planting a lot of trees. The ones we're cutting down are all the ones we're planting ourselves. It is, like, perfectly sustainable. Literally, it is, like, one of the few sustainable industries. That and agricultural. Because the oil eventually will get rid of all the oil out of the ground. Now, the zone might stay zoned to be oil, but it's going to be more and more petroleum processing places instead of oil derricks. Yeah, don't forget the poo. It's coming! The poo is coming. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change things up. We're going to grab water from up here. I mean, I don't have much in the way of money. Hopefully that's enough water that we're not going to just drain it here. We have seen that happen. Oh, I forgot you can move. That's right, you can move buildings. Well, then I really didn't need to build the other one. Especially since it does cost money to move them. But it's worth it. Okay. And then I'm going to take... Well, again, it's just going to get stuck here. So I'm not going to move the poo output. Because it's just going to get jammed somewhere. We will replace it ultimately with something that cleans it a bit. It's not going to be perfect, but we'll do our best. Do I have highways yet? I do! Excellent. Okay. We're going to factor that into our design really soon so that we know where the hell things are going. In particular, we're going to have the highway go right into the heart of our oil industry. Because it's going to be... There's going to be a lot of traffic generated there. That's a big oil patch, which some of our houses are actually built on. So they might get relocated. Save the rainforest. Yeah. What did the rainforest ever do for me? Nothing. That's what. Isn't there a tiny river to the left? Oh, there is. So that's water flowing in, though. I assume it's flowing in. Yeah, you can see it's flowing in. So again, a poop outflow over here wouldn't help us. Maybe when we buy some more tiles to over here, there might be a good outflow. This one's kind of a dead zone. Not much point in buying that one. Certainly we're going to want to buy the one to the north. In fact, I think I will unlock that now. 4,400 bucks? But yeah, I will actually do it, because we're going to want that. So, I mean, we're going to have the highway swing out over here, but then what? Do we have the highway, like, just go along this little edge here? I'm not sure. And also, what do we have here? That's forest. A little more oil. I would like more farming, but this is not really... actually, this is a good farming zone over here. Really good. Huh. I think we're going to want to expand in that direction. And they're complaining about power. Alright, I think we'll have to start using some advanced wind turbines. Wow, you can actually see, like, the clouds moving. There's a lot of wind potential on this map. So I will go ahead. We'll start using some advanced wind turbines just out over here. And they're all going to produce 20 here, which is really good. And I'd like to get some actual dams up at some point, but we'll do what we can for now. Alright, more housing requests, which is good. And maybe we can build forestry over here. And again, that's oil. And is that... That was a little bit of farming land. We might make use of that. So, well, I guess everywhere has got frickin' industry of some kind. So wherever I build houses, I'm going to be on top of something. Alright, let's get this highway figured out. And then we'll progress from there. So, what I want to do is, yes, take off from here. I want to go up. Actually, I think up quite high. Give me some more options later on. Then here and just end. I mean, we can go right up. We can build tunnels through the mountains. I mean, it's very expensive. Even as is, we're going to be hard up for money. Maybe that's what we'll do. I'll keep it at this level here. Like this. We can on-ramp, off-ramp for the oil industry. And then I'll just punch through this mountain and end up over there. Maybe. Let's make sure that my connection here going the other way is fine and hunky-dory. I guess I forgot. I can build it the other way and invert it now, which I think will lead to slightly... it's pretty much wonked up either way. How do I invert the highway? Exclamation mark, right? Then you right click. Bam. Okay, good. Yeah, so you got these little kinks here that are hard to get out, but they're working. Okay, so we're making money pretty well. There's a tip that came in. Battle Hunter, do you think you can dam the small river cliff to cliff and be a big reservoir? Like this one? I don't know. I'm worried that the water is not going to flow in quickly enough. Maybe up here you can. It would be a big reservoir. All glory to the Hypnotoad. But maybe over here. It's not, I mean, obviously at this point we're not talking about something huge, but it's right next to the water source, which might be really good for our flow. Thanks, Mayor, for supporting the timber industry. Green money. Yeah, money is green. Alright. Money is coming in well. Currently no big warnings about things. I mean, we could certainly beautify the area quite a bit. We could get our public transit going. We get this industry done, but I think I want to work out the highways first. Oh, God, I hate how hard it is to build like perfectly smooth highways. I suppose if I just built it from this angle to start off with and then inverted the whole thing, that would have been much, much easier to pull off. Start putting pedestrian paths in between highway lanes and they get a ton of usage. In between highway lanes? Like in the middle here? Now, one thing is, I should be able to build another lane between this height too. So yes, pedestrian paths are quite good. I don't know. Anyway, more demand for industry, so we do want to get the oil set up pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and continue the highway. And yeah, I'm going to have it cut sort of this way. I think that's going to be fine. And then what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to start it from here, knowing that we can invert it after. Nice lag. Are we auto-saving? I do have an autosave mod, so that's probably what's going on here. East, there's another highway connection. Cool, alright. Yeah, there's a lot of highway connections. Okay, I think it's autosaving. This might be less of an autosave, more of a crash. I do have a lot of mods going on. I'm actually going to get rid of that precision mod. Alright, let's take a short break. We've actually been doing this for over an hour. We'll take a short break, we'll reload the game, we'll find what save we can grab. See you in a minute.